Hi everyone, this is coming to you from Education for All. We are looking at a problem on the board. The problem reads, f of x is 5x minus 3, and you are given the domain of this function here as 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you are asked to draw the mapping diagram. You're asked to draw a diagram here, show the mapping diagram. And then the second problem says, describe the type of function or describe the type of mapping. Then find the range of the function. So just let's jump into it quickly. Now draw the mapping of the diagram. So what that means, we are going to do these things here. And you can see that in the domain we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 elements, which are 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is always the domain, and this is the range. And as you know, your domain is the x, the range is the y. If you are given functions, if you are given real numbers, it's something else. But here you are given a function. So this is your f of x, this is y, f of x is y. F of x is y. 5x minus 3 is the equation. So how do we calculate the range or the codomain? Now you have your function here given to you as f of x is equals 5x minus 3, or y equals 5x minus 3. And as I explained earlier on, this is your output, and this one here is your input, right? So what we are given here in this question, you are given the input, we are asked to calculate the output. You have to calculate the output before you are able to draw the mapping correctly. We have to find the elements here before you can be able to show the mapping. So that's what you are doing. Yeah? So how do you go about it? Now, we want to find y, the output. That's what we are looking at, solving. In other words, this is your dependent variable, and this is your independent variable. We are asked to calculate the dependent variable, which is y. So looking at the function, we don't know what y is, but we know 5x, and the x is 3. We start with 3 first, minus 3. So this gives us 15 minus 3. 15 minus 3, this is 12. So here we have 12. That is what we have here. When the domain is 3, the codomain is 12. So 3 is mapped to 12. What if now we have 4 here? Now we have 4. So this gives you 20 minus 3, which is 17. So your range now will be 17. So 4 maps 17. Alright? So what if we have 5? We are looking at this range, the domain, sorry, and we are putting it into the function. So this will give you 25 minus 3, which is 22. So 5 will map to 22. What if now we have 6? So this is 5 times 6 is 30 minus 3. This is 27. So 6 will map 27. So now what can you say? They say describe the mapping, draw the mapping diagram. So we have drawn the mapping diagram. We have drawn it. And the next question says describe the type of function. So if you can see, every element of the domain is mapped to every element of the range. So this is a 1-to-1 mapping. Every element here is mapped exactly to one element on the other side. This is a 1-to-1 mapping. That is, you describe it, one-to-one mapping. 1, 2, 1 mapping. 3, find the range of the function. We have already done it. This is the range, 12, 17, 22, 27. This is the range. So this question is answered. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.